Hey, Mike,
Hey, how you doing?
the fuck are you wearing? It's a clown?
Yeah, it's a fucking Pennywise shirt.
Oh, but that's the wrong Pennywise.
Fuck no, that's Tim Curry, bitch. Fuck you.
Nah, kidding. Tim Curry is
Tim
the best.
Roth. Tim Roth would be interesting as fucking Pennywise.
Hey everyone, welcome to Amaranth, episode 126.
Yeah, goddamn.
You know what we haven't done in a while?
What, good quality shit?
No, we do that all the time. Compare best picture movies versus box office in 1 year. We've done a few of these. They're always pretty fun.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, buy our shit.
Yes, of course. Always buy our shit. We got some new shirts in there.
We have some new shit. I mean, we had to remove a fan favorite, but sometimes things have to roll their course and move on. We added like 3 or 4 shirts. I forgot how many, and they are already selling, which is great. Yeah, bitch. What's up? So, you know what year I have picked for this?
What year?
The year that rocked cinema,
Fair.
1999. I don't know why it particularly did that, but I saw this sticker and I was like, yeah, good shit.
Hey, they actually have a book on just 1999 films and how they shaped cinema. So, kind of makes sense.
True. Also, like everybody knows, we are gonna rate the shit out of this year.
Yeah.
So we need somebody to help us with that, and we have former Warzone #1 contender singles, former Warzone team champion, former member of Criterion Collection because that doesn't
Holy
exist
shit,
anymore.
it's Australian.
What's up, Camp? We have Matt Quell.
Hey,
What's up, Mike?
And he's wearing our shit.
I got some more shirts on the way too. Quality products.
Fuck yeah.
So, thank you for the plug. I have merch. Where's your fucking merch, Mike Ham?
It's in the laundry.
God damn it. Do you mean we do enough of this shit that you actually get?
No, actually wear that shit out in public, where the real quality happens. That's where you get the fucking people to buy your shit.
I actually do that. Like the other day, I was like walking with the door one, and I was like, "You got a door in your shirt." I don't get it. I was like, yeah. So Queller, which price? That's a great name. What do you think about this year?
I mean, this is a great year.
Yes.
I know when you put the call out, I took a look at the movies that we had at the top of the box office and the Oscars that year. I've seen the majority of these. I saw most of them back in 1999. I've even rewatched some of them in the last 20 years. So we'll see how it goes.
Good shit. For everyone watching, we will rank these movies between half and 4 VHS tapes. Each of us. So we will add those amounts together, and in the end, the amount that has the most, it's what becomes the winner.
Yeah.
Maximum amount is 60 points per year. Never has happened before. And watching this list is not going to happen to you.
No.
So, we're going to start with the only one movie that actually is in both lists. It's a Best Picture, but it's also a box office success. The Sixth Sense. Matt, what do you think about this movie?
Oh, this is a great movie. Yeah, I remember seeing this in the theater and being amazed and shocked. I think there's a twist ending at the end. I don't know if you guys knew that, but it's some crazy stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's back when Bruce Willis actually cared about acting a little bit. This might have been one of the last ones. It's got the little kid. He's okay. But yeah, I mean, it's good. It's nice, slow, and it's methodical. But it's really well paced, and I really enjoyed it. And it's one that's really it's good for at least two viewings. After that, maybe drops off a little bit, but hey.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I got myself spoiled this movie in a fucking magazine in the airport.
Mm.
I was traveling somewhere. I don't remember where, but I had like a layover for like an hour or so, and I went to the magazine stand in the airport in like Chicago or something, and I was like, huh, Entertainment Weekly. In the end of the Sixth Sense, this happened. God damn it! I mean, the movie was out for like maybe a month.
Oof.
That's fucking rough. I went to see it anyway. I enjoyed it. Like you said, I never felt Shyamalan was like the revelation everybody did. I did love his first few movies. I like the one he did before this one. What's the name? Wake
Wide
Up? No,
Awake.
Wide Awake. That's it. I like this one. I love Unbreakable, and I like
Masterpiece.
Signs a lot. I know people give a shit to Signs. After that, gets rough. But this actually this surprised me that it got a Best Picture nomination. This doesn't seem the kind of movie that gets that. I saw this movie in a double feature with Stigmata.
Hmm.
It's a lot of
Not End of
blood.
Days.
Yeah. Mike Howley, what do you think about the Sixth Sense?
Yeah, this is a great fucking movie through and through. This is what put Night on the map. They were on. He was on magazines with the next Spielberg attached to it. He was doing interviews. Next Spielberg attached to him. I never saw him as the next Spielberg, but this is a fucking well paced movie. Yeah, the rewatches do go down after a couple because once you know the twist, it kind of takes away some of the impact on later viewings. But it's still a great fucking watch. I rewatched it, I think, like 2 years ago, and I still loved it as much as I did the first time I saw it.
Fair. Mike Queller, between 0 and 4 VHS tapes. What do you give this one?
I'm gonna give it a 3.
3 VHS tapes. Interesting. I'm gonna go a bit higher. I actually think it's a really well constructed movie, and I think it works, even if you know the spoiler, because I did, and I still like 3.5 VHS tapes. Mike Hanley, what do you got?
It's a great fucking movie. 4 VHS tapes.
Boom. So that's 6.5 plus 4, 10.5 for 6 cents. That, my friends, is a tie game.
Yeah.
Because this
Good
is
start for both lists.
It's a bar burner. Okay, we're gonna start with the Best Picture. The next movie is about a little mouse and a bunch of shit that happens around it. The Green Mile. Mike, what do you think about this movie?
Man, Frank Darabont and Stephen King together are fucking perfection, man. He knows how to tell his fucking stories so well. I love the hell out of this movie. It is so emotional, so sad. Tom Hanks is fucking amazing. Michael Clark Duncan is amazing. Everybody has a part to play. David Morris, I always love David Morris, and in this, he plays such a great fucking side character to Tom Hanks. It is a lengthy movie for sure, but it passes by so quickly. I do not feel the length anytime I watch this, and that ending is fucking brutal. But I think what takes it over the top to me to being fucking fantastic is Percy and everything that we see go through with him, because he is such an asshole. Like, you want him to be one of the ones that fucking die in this movie because of what he does. He's one of the best villains ever because he is so fucking unlikable in this. But yeah, through and through, great fucking movie.
I think this movie needs more Mr. Jingles. Best character all around. Just shows up for a few minutes.
But we know why he only shows up for a few minutes.
Exactly. Yeah, I since I watched it the first time, something didn't sit well with me about the ending though. It is heartbreaking. you fucking bawled your eyes out in
Yeah.
that part. However, I don't think it's true that nobody could have done anything to fix the situation. The man just saved the governor's wife. I mean, nobody has enough strings to like at least fucking delay this shit until they can clear it up. That never rang true to me. That felt like, you know what? Push through it, break their hearts, fuck them. On the other hand, yes, I've always said that no bad movie is short enough and no good movie is long enough. This movie never fails the length that it is. It's long, but it's a breeze to watch. And the one thing that maybe keeps it from being perfect for me is the fact that it's the same team that gave us Shawshank Redemption. And this ain't no Shawshank Redemption, but almost. Matt Queller.
I think this is probably my third favorite of the Darabont King films, and that's not a knock because I think they're all great. This one's got really strong performances from everyone in it. Nobody mentioned Sam Rockwell is
Yes.
fantastic in this movie. This is one of the early, I think '99. That was the same year that Galaxy Quest came out, right?
Yes.
So
Yep.
this was a great year for him. But yeah, I agree. It's not it's no Shawshank, of course, but I think it's strong on its own. It might be a little bit long. I think that might be some of the issue, and maybe could have been maybe a little bit better if it wasn't Tom Hanks, because Tom Hanks is kind of Tom Hanks at this point. Would have been a little bit more interesting with more of a character act or something maybe. But overall, I think it's a really strong, solid film. Michael Clark Duncan is fantastic. He was robbed of his Academy Award, which we'll talk about later. But yeah, great film.
So, scores. Mike Hanley, how many VHS tapes for this?
It's a great fucking movie. 4 VHS tapes.
So it's gonna be one of those days, huh?
You give me great fucking movies, I give you great fucking ratings.
3.5. Not quite Shawshank. Matt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Nazari on this one. Give it 3.5.
Boom. So that's 11 points for the Green Mile. Flipping to the other side of the spectrum. And speaking of green things, we also have a movie that had some green. I don't know. It's a Matrix. The letters were green in the thing. Come on. Hey, remember the campaign for this? You cannot be told what the Matrix is. You gotta see it for yourself. And everybody was like, "Oh fuck yeah!" No, you can't be told. It's a simulation. The humans are connected to it because they're batteries for the machines, and they need to fucking distract us. It's like 2 seconds to explain this. Come on, too bad. Fucking Morpheus does it in the movie for like 5 minutes. It's not complicated. This movie disappointed me a bit, to be honest. I bought all the hype. I was like, I'm in for this shit. And then I saw it. And I didn't go, whoa. I thought it was fine. I enjoy it. I think it's a good action movie. But call me crazy. I like the next one better. I like Matrix.
You are
I
fair,
like
sir.
Throwing shit down here.
I like the Matrix Reloaded better than this. And then Revolutions took everything that I enjoy and just fucking shat on it. Like Revolutions is shit. This one is good. Reloaded is great. Queller, what do you think?
I remember seeing this in the theater and I was just blown away. I loved it. It's not the best of the '90s Keanu Reeves films. I mean, that's of course Point Break, but but no, this is fantastic. I remember walking out of the theater being blown away. I didn't really know what to expect going in. I didn't know really too much about what was going on because, like you said, the marketing, they were kind of not really explaining it too much. I know it's probably a little bit easier to explain than something like Dark City was that year, but
Dark City is 98.
oh, but yeah, I mean, I love this film. So I mean, the action scenes are fantastic. There are definitely some parts where the pacing isn't the greatest, but overall, yeah, great film.
Mike
Yeah,
Hanley.
this movie became a cultural milestone for a fucking reason, man. The slow motion, the fight sequences, everything. This movie's fucking amazing. Keanu Reeves was perfect. Neo, Lawrence Fishburne. Everyone knows him as Morpheus now, and there's a reason for it. He's fucking incredible. Joey Pants is fucking amazing in this movie as well. Everything about this I loved. I saw this in the theater. I loved it. I think it's better than 2 and 3, but I still enjoy 2 and 3. I still enjoy parts of 2 and 3. But this one soars high above the rest, man. It's so incredible. I love the messages behind it. Yeah, great fucking time. Great fucking movie.
You know what the letters are? Sushi recipes. That's what they are.
Fair.
Also, The Matrix is a bit confusing. I think a better title would be Young People Who Traverse Dimensions While Wearing Sunglasses. Go, France. Okay, I'm gonna start. 3 VHS tapes. Queller.
Great fucking movie. 4 tapes.
Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
4 VHS tapes. Mike Hamlin.
It's a great fucking movie. Deserves a great fucking rating for VHS tape.
And that's another 11. Tie game! Shit. I don't know what happens if we have a tie, Mike. We have never had that situation come up.
I don't think we'll have a tie.
No.
Let's see. The next movie is about reporter and a whistleblower. Inside. Queller. You seen this one?
Yeah, yeah. I saw this. Maybe I know I saw it on video, maybe the year after it came out or something like that. But it's a really good one. It's actually really tense, and it's kind of like more of a thriller than you would expect for the topic at hand. But yeah, I mean, it's got fantastic performances. Russell Crowe, Al Pacino. It's before he kind of went over the scale of wacky, crazy, yelling Al Pacino. It's
Don Pacino.
borderline. Yeah, yeah. It's not quite Dunkachino yet. Christopher Plummer's also fantastic in it. I actually think that this is probably Russell Crowe is probably more deserving an Oscar for this than he was of maybe Gladiator.
And A Beautiful Mind.
And A Beautiful Mind. Yep, yep.
Oh, sandwiched.
But yeah, this is one I know, and it's a little bit longer too in the subject matter, but it's still, if you watch it, it kind of breezes by. It's a really good watch, and it kind of holds your attention and takes you through it, and kind of really shows some of the darker side of certain industries and things. But yeah, great movie.
Mike Hanley.
Yeah, I agree with Matt that the performances are fucking fantastic from both of them. I think the length for me kind of takes it down a little bit because there's the pacing of it is kind of off on certain things for me. But otherwise, I enjoy the movie. Every time I watch it, I've watched it probably like 3 times since it's come out, and I enjoy it every time.
I really like this movie. It was probably one of the first like whistleblower thriller thingies I've ever seen. Like I was 18 in 1999, and that was the time I like stopped thinking only mainly in blockbusters and started like watching movies that just were interesting. So this was actually very interesting to me. It is a little bit over stylized. I always felt that. Like there's a couple of slow mos, music swells moments that I feel like okay, this, this is just okay. But in general, I think both are great, especially Russell Crowe, because I think this is the first time I became aware of Russell Crowe. And yeah, I felt like he basically got the Gladiator Oscar because of this movie and then he went and did it even better with A Beautiful Mind. So, McQuellar, how do you give The Insider and the tobacco industries?
Ooh, this one's tough. I'll give it 3.5.
3.5. My count.
It's a good fucking movies. 3 VHS.
First, very vicious. I actually think it's better than that. So, 3.5. So that makes The Insider 10 points. Next movie for the box office side. Mike Hanley, one of your favorite movies of all time. Tarzan.
It's a great fucking movie. I can say 100%. It's a great fucking movie. I love this movie. I remember seeing this at 12? I was 12? Yeah. Give or take about 12. Yeah, I loved every second of it, and I still consider it one of the best Disney soundtracks of all time. Fucking Phil Collins for the win, man. His voice sings this fucking movie. Everything I remember about this movie is from the goddamn soundtrack. I love the story. I just love Tarzan in general. I love the story of Tarzan. I think this does it fucking perfectly. Great fucking time. Great fucking movie. 2 worlds, 1 family.
Mike Hanley's list: Zootopia, Megamind, Trek for Planet, and Tarzan.
Goddamn right.
That's a lineup right there. I this is one of my favorite '90s movies, and I know it's kind of sinful to say that I appreciate rewatching this over other movies like Hercules, which is fucking overrated, and Aladdin, but I do.
Oh,
This movie, it's beautiful. The first thing, it's beautifully animated. This is the first time in a 2D animated movie that I saw water, and I was like, it looks like water, real water. It didn't age that great because it's very CGI-ish, and if you see it later, like that part per se is not like the best part of it. But the hand-drawn animation that it goes into the characters, stars, and the animals in the jungle, it's just so well done. The whole scene with Sabor, that when he is catching up with Kala when she's trying to rescue baby Tarzan after he murdered his parents. That's not something else. This movie doesn't shy away from the story. Like it goes Tarzan. They actually show that the wild animal killed his parents, that the gorillas didn't accept him right away, and that he had to earn his place in the in the herd, right? And the supporting characters that come up, like Jane is great with Minnie Driver. She does a great performance, and I like her father, which it's not the best, but it's not as goofy as most people think it is. And Clayton, I mean, what can I say about the man except that he dies on point? That's one of my favorite Disney deaths. Soundtrack's great, like Mike said. Phil Collins basically narrates the movie through song, and I think for this one it works perfect. One gripe, not even a gripe, more like a personal choice. The ending, I would have preferred the Kipling ending than the ending they do here, but it's literally like the last 30 seconds of the movie, so it's fine. Macwell.
I've never really been big on the Tarzan character or the movies or anything like that. But this one, I mean, I saw this when it came out, but I don't think I've gone back and seen it since then. So it didn't really do a lot for me. Like everyone says, the music is definitely the best part of it. It's pretty much the only thing I can even remember from it, really. So yeah, I mean, the late '90s Disney in general kind of didn't really wasn't a big fan.
But you like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, right?
Oh yeah.
Hunchback
I have
Fest.
the little puppets from Burger
Hunchback
King and
Fest.
everything.
Little Hunchbacks. Yeah. Mike Hanley. What do you think, Tarzan?
Oh, I've already talked about it. We're on the ratings now.
That's my wife.
Great fucking movie.
4 VHS tapes.
Is the 4?
Yeah, 4 VHS.
You got cut up.
4 VHS
Perfect.
tapes. Great fucking movie.
4 VHS tapes. This movie's fucking perfect. Matt Queller.
I'm gonna give the soundtrack 2.5 VHS tapes.
Oh god damn.
Serious.
Let's go back to this.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble later for that one.
So 10.5. We ain't got a tie no more. Let's see where this goes. The next one is a Best Picture nominee movie from director Lasse Hallström, who apparently just kept making weird looking European vibe movies. Yeah. and he kept getting nominated because the fucking Weinstein kept pushing for him. But this one started that fucking trend. Well, not kinda. The Cider House Rules. This movie, it's fine. I mean, it's fine. I watched this because people said it was a Best Picture nominee, and it was fine. Like, it's not really memorable. Like, literally, the cider house is a place where they make fucking apple cider, you know. And the rules is for the people who work in the thing, and they lived in the house, the cider house, right? I even forgot who the kid was. Who was the main guy in this? Was it Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, Tobey Maguire, I think, is.
Tobey Maguire lived in the cider house, and they had the rules. And one of the rules was like, "Hey, don't go, so don't do that shit." But Charlie's the wrong. She's there, so fuck the house rules. And also, Michael Caine every fucking night went to the kids, and it was like, the angels of the earth and the future of whatever. It's a beautiful speech that I remember of it. So, was it a good movie? Maybe. Is it memorable? No. Matt Queller, what do you think about the Cider House Rules?
I remember when this was coming out, I saw some trailers for it, and didn't really look all that great. I know it's got that Tobey Maguire guy. I'm never really a big fan of him. I don't think he really did anything after this. So yeah, I did happen to miss this one, and I've never really gone back from what I heard. It's not really one I ever really needed to go back and watch. And now that I know that they made cider at the house, I think I'm pretty good if there's ever a trivia question on it. So be okay.
Mike Hanley.
Yeah, I missed this when it came out, and I just never felt the need to go back and watch it.
Fair. I'm gonna look for something here right quick. What is the fucking clue? Like the message of the cider house? This is basically what I get. The central issue in the Cider House Rules is that of abortion. Shit, forgot that. Dr. Large believed that the state should not regulate abortion and that women should have the right to choose. Homer, on the other hand, believes that abortion is killing of human lives. I just remember what that's for. Yikes. Okay, 2.5 VHS tapes for the house rule. You guys didn't see it, right?
No. 2.
Boom and boom. House
so
rules.
Almost as good as Tarzan.
House rules. Movies that don't get seen get 2 VHS tapes. So that is 6.5 VHS tapes for the Cider House Rules. And to the other side again. Box office. Another movie that rocked cinemas at 1999, especially little Mike Hanley's heart. Toy Story 2. Matt Queller, did you enjoy this film?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, all the Toy Story films are great movies. This isn't my favorite, but it might be my second or third favorite. Maybe they're all pretty much about the same level for me. This one doesn't have Lotso Bear or Ken or even Forky, so that kind of lowers it down. But it's got, of course, Jesse is introduced in this one. and she's a great character. And of course, there's
It
the
has
whole
the prospector.
yeah. But of course, the Jesse song thing is, I think, probably the most memorable part of this one. So yeah, I mean, it's a great film. Definitely, Pixar is this is when they kind of took over for Disney, from what I could see. It's definitely a great movie. I think they really improved on the character dynamics. I really like that they incorporated the Zorg into it, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's really interesting. I like
He was Buzz Lightyear's daddy.
it.
Mike Hanley, have you seen this?
Okay, so I'm kind of on the opposite end of Matt here, to where I see the first one and I absolutely fucking love it. I love it. And then I get to the second one and I go, okay, it's still good. Like, I like it, but like the introduction of Jesse is probably the best part of it. Other than that, the jokes didn't really hit for me. The character dynamics didn't really like match well. I think this would be like my third or fourth down the list of Toy Story movies. It's okay. It's a pretty good fucking movie. But yeah, there's better ones out there.
Are you fucking insane?
Motherfucker, you said Matrix Reloaded over fucking Matrix, for Christ's sakes, all right? You know
Toy
when to talk.
Story 2, it's the best Toy Story movie. Sometimes I wake up on the wrong side of the bed and think like, you know what? Fucking Lotso hugging Bear was great, and they almost died at the end. It was like a surprise thing. And 3, it's fine. And it's better. So yeah, sometimes I've said 3 is better, but honestly, I always come back to this little sad Jessie cowgirl being fucking abandoned because the kid grew up and stopped loving her. And as a collector of toys, I can appreciate the fact that sometimes you don't take them out of the boxes, and it made me think, if they were alive, I might be torturing a bunch of fucking toys.
So you
Kelsey
didn't
Grammer's
say
like,
that for the fucking first one?
nah, fuck. The first one, I'll be honest, the first one never grabbed me. I saw that thing when I was 14. I don't know if it was like a jackass teenage kid, but I was like, eh. And also, like, Woody's a fucking jackass in the first one. I mean, I did not like Woody. In this one, I like Woody. Also, I very much appreciate the cameo from Gary, from Gary's Game. The best, according to us, Pixar short. He shows up during Toy Story 2 as the guy who restores Woody. Good shit. Kelsey Grammer's Stinky Pete is also great. And overall, I think this one has a bunch of heart. You know, this movie accidentally got deleted. That's a good story. Like they were doing something in Pixar, and something happened, and everybody deleted like all the work they had done for like 8 months, and everyone's like, "We fucking lost the movie. We're fucking dead." And then one of the people was like, "Well, I took the movie home because I was working on some animation there, so I actually have a copy in the computer in my house." And they just fucking went like pick it up, and they carry like a bunch of pillows in the back, and they put the CPU, and everybody was like, "Drive very slowly." It's a great story.
And then Disney fired her for stealing their stuff.
Yeah.
Matt Queller, what do you give Toy Story 2?
Pretty much all the Toy Stars are going to be 4 cassettes. Yeah.
4 VHS tapes. Perfect. Mike Hanley,
Pretty good fucking movie. 2.5.
you're a jackass.
Yeah.
2.5 your ass.
It's just as good as
And I
Tarzan.
give it, and of course, man, this is one of the best movies ever made in animation. So that's 10.5. Toy Story 2. Okay. We're gonna wrap it up on the Best Picture side with the actual Best Picture winner. The one with canceled from Italy, except in Italy, and Annette Bening. American Beauty by Sam Mendes. Mike Hanley. How do you feel?
Yeah, this movie's incredible. Despite the fact that, it has canceled in it, it's fucking incredible. I love the story. I think it's amazing. It's told fucking well. The pace is fucking great. The characters are fantastic. The ending is fucking incredible. I love the dynamic between the daughter and her friend slash boyfriend turns into boyfriend with the fucking bag. I love that shit. Fucking great. The screenplay is one of the best screenplays I've ever read. It's so fucking great. Great fucking movie.
Sometimes there's so much beauty in the world. I feel like I can't take it. Sorry, there was a paper bag in my window. This movie's great. Thora Birch is fucking beautiful in this movie.
Yeah, where's the canceled sound? Is there...
Yeah, I don't have it. She deserved better. I mean, she did Ghost World and no one gave a shit. This girl can act her ass off.
Yeah. All the way back from Hocus Pocus.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Mina Suvari, she was good in this. I enjoy her performance, but American Pie, though, that's where it's at. And Ed Benning's great. Chris Cooper, dude.
Yeah.
He and Wes Bentley, I think, what basically like their relationship and the way it turns in the end, it kind of carries the movie. It's a beautifully shot movie. It's a beautifully developed movie. I saw this thing in New York in 1999. I just happened to be there for a week and I catch this, and it was an experience. One of the best ones ever. I say not my top 100 personally, but I can still admit it's a great fucking movie. Macwell.
This is one of those movies that pretty much everything is excellent in it. The direction, the screenplay, all the performances. Christopher Plummer is great. He definitely deserved the Oscar for this one. But the music, of course, is also fantastic. That's a great score. It just, I don't know what it is. It just never really connected. I never really connected to it. I might have been just too young when I saw it for the first time, and I've gone back and watched it again. And I mean, it's all there. It just, for me, it just kind of keeps me at arm's length. But other than that, I mean, it's a great film. I mean, I can't take anything away from it. It's perfectly executed with everything. So it's just.
Do you hate roses?
That could be it. I might have just, like, when I was younger or something, get hit by a thorn or something and just really messed me up for life.
Makes sense. Mike Henley, what do you got?
Great fucking movie. 4 VHS tapes.
I say same. 4 VHS tapes. Well deserved. Well,
I'll give it a 3.5.
3.5. That's 11.5. Beauty. And to wrap up the show today, the number one box office movie of 1999. Can it be any other way than Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace? This movie is not as bad as people think it is. It's not even the worst prequel. Is it great? No. Is it better than the original trilogy? No. It is better than The Rise of Skywalker. I don't give a shit if you guys disagree with it. That movie fucking sucks. I hate it. It follows The Last Jedi, which is my second favorite Star Wars movie, and then you're like, nope, fuck Ryan Johnson and his bullshit. I'm gonna try to make a 1.5 movie in this fucking last one. I hate it. This one though, I had a good experience on it. Like I had back in 1999, the United States was still having like army bases and shit in Panama City because they were in charge of the Panama Canal, and they had like a smaller city inside of the Panama Canal zone. And my friend's stepfather was an American soldier, and he can get us like access. And they always had the good shit in theaters. Like the same day that it came in the United States, they had it in the army base. So when he told me in the middle of May, like, you want to go next Friday to watch Star Wars, I was like, on board. Dude took us. He paid for large popcorn and fucking large hot dogs, and it was a great experience. It wasn't until after they came out that I was like, well, Jar Jar Binks was kind of shitty. And it kind of sucked the way they handled Darth Maul because he was like the biggest promise of that movie. They could have done so much more with that character, which ironically they did, just not in the movies. But yeah, this movie was fine. Like, it's fucking Jake Lloyd, yippee, annoying as fuck. Uh, but Watto is amazing. I love Watto. Yeah, that trick don't work on me. I'm a Toydarian. Only money. Come on. Fucking Jewish stereotype right there. They made it work. The friends of the kid were also kind of stupid. Yeah, that was the pod race though. That was an amazing sequence. And yeah, did he go to space and autopilot and fucking save the day, not meaning to it? That was dumb. Overall, still enjoy it. It's not that bad. I like it. Mark Queller. Fucking episode 1.
I think this movie really had an unfair go of it because I mean the expectations and the hype were so high that I don't think any film could have really met that with and been positively received by everybody. I mean, granted, it didn't help that George Lucas decided he wanted to direct all these, and that he fell in love with all the CGI and all that stuff. But I mean, this movie's got "Duel of the Fates." It was one of my favorite songs in all of Star Wars, and I'm gonna go ahead and say that this has my favorite lightsaber battle with Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Darth Maul out of all the movies. I think that's my favorite lightsaber battle. But I mean, it's just so I remember sitting in the theater watching just the trailer alone and seeing Darth Maul open up the double-sided lightsaber was probably I can't even put to words. But yeah, it does have a lot of problems. There's probably a good movie in here if you maybe edited a lot of it out. You could probably make like a solid 90-minute movie in here. That'd be really enjoyable. Might be one of the best of the series. But as is, it's all right. It doesn't deserve all the hate that it gets, but it deserves a lot of it.
Oh, you're so silly, Annie. Mike Hanley.
Okay, so I've said it in the past that I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I like them. I don't ever love them. And I agree with both of you, including Matt, that I think this movie got an unfair going at it at the beginning. I think it's good. I think it's a pretty good movie. It's not great by any means, and it's not fucking worse by any means. There's some great sequences in it. It has also my favorite lightsaber battle. Like, it's fucking amazing. Darth Maul is incredible in this. Yeah, there's parts that don't work in it, but overall, I think it's an enjoyable experience. I have fun every time I watch it. Pretty good fucking movie.
Scores. 3 VHS tapes. Boom. Macquarie.
I'm gonna give it a 2. 1 for the song, 1 for the lightsaber battle. 2 tapes.
Shit. Mac Hanley.
It's a pretty good fucking movie. 2.5.
2.5.
Good fucking movie. 3. Fuck you.
Wait, is it 2.5 or 3?
It's 2.5. It's a pretty good fucking movie.
Shit.
2 3/4.
4.5. The 7.5, right? Yeah. 7.5. Okay. It's time for math. So,
There's no ties today.
ma'am. Shit.
So Matt, when's the last time that you vamped?
It's been a little bit since I hosted a match or something like that. So Mike, what was your favorite 1999 film that we didn't talk about?
Favorite 1999? Galaxy Quest, 100%. It's a good fucking movie.
Great movie.
It's a movie that should have got an Academy Award for being fucking awesome.
I'm gonna recheck the math because I don't think this is going the way you thought it was gonna be.
Uh-oh.
I'm very curious what that fucking means now.
Did the Golden Globes movies win?
I know, right? No, but overall, this is a great year. I read the book on it, the year, and all the behind the scenes stuff of each movie. It's fucking great, man. It's one of the best considered years for a reason.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, a lot of the great movies I think are from '99 we didn't even talk about tonight. So it was a stacked year.
So, with the final score of 50 to 49.5.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
1999.
It's because of me, isn't it?
It's a box office year.
Holy shit!
Literally. I want to check this. Look, like they both have an 11, which is The Matrix and The Green Mile. Sixth Sense is 10.5 for each, so it cancels. Tie so far, right?
Yeah.
Then Tarzan has 10.5 and Toy Story 2 has 10.5. That's 21. And then The Insider has 10, American Beauty has 11.5, that's 21.5. So Best Picture was up by half a point, right?
Yeah.
But then The Cider House Rules is 6.5 and Star Wars is 7.5. So it covers the half point deficits and goes a half point up. Episode 1 just saved the year for box office.
People are not going to be happy about that one.
It was me with the 3 stars, I know. Hell yeah! Luckily, we didn't have a tie because, like I said, they probably would have had to go to the chat.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody that showed up and watched. This is actually a pretty good show. We should keep doing it more.
Oh,
often.
yeah.
The one thing is that sometimes we don't watch all the Best Picture movies, so we need to do it more prep.
Yeah, we got to prep more.
Thanks to Matt Queller for joining us today. Hope you enjoyed yourself. We did not talk about the Blair Witch Project. Answering your question, Bing John Malkovich. Best movie of 1999. By this much. Wait. No, changed my mind. Magnolia. Best movie of 1999 by this much over Bing John Malkovich. Mike Hanley, did you say what your movie was?
Yeah, Galaxy Quest.
Queller, did you say what your movie was?
Well, since you cruelly took away the love, I'll give it back to being John Malkovich.
Boom. Perfection. Nobody ever make a fucking sequel to Galaxy Quest. Just let it be. It's perfect.
Yeah.
See you guys tomorrow. What time? 6 p.m. EST?
I think so. Something like that.
For the other semifinal of the Tournament Mini Blockbuster Plays Blockbuster Preview.
Yeah, we're finally doing
Winner.
it. It's been like, what, 3 months?
Something like that.
We're finally fucking doing it.
The winner plays not Team Green Kiwi Dragon, the other team. Bye guys. Have fun. See you next time.